Need that CPU usage to chill out. Hello! CPU, calm down. CPU, calm down. Good morning! Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Morning, everybody. I'm already tired, and it's only 11. Been a bit of a morning already, to say the least. Morning, baby. It's already been a morning, and it's only a little after 11. And that says a lot. Cause, oh boy. Oh boy. I hope everybody is having a good day and is having a good weekend so far. We do be here. We do be live, doing the things. What a wonderful day it is to touch a corpse for clues. I know, right? Right? It's so good. God. This weekend has been productive and also slightly cursed, which is annoying as hell right now. it's been productive because yesterday I went and got my tires changed. I needed to get 2 new tires. I've been needing to get that done for like months. So I finally bit the bullet and I did it yesterday, which is awesome. And then also I got a bunch of clipping done for highlights and things that I needed to do anyway for like social media and videos and things like that. And he's here too. I'm gonna make sure you guys get to see him. He's a good boy. He wants to hang out. But I got a bunch of clips done too. And they're now sitting in my Google Drive to be ready to be used for social medias and stuff. So that's awesome too. So yesterday was productive, right? But starting yesterday too was also a little bit cursed. So when I got home, so I got the tires done. I went and picked up a grocery order that I had placed. I got home, and the first thing that happens after I put the groceries away, because I didn't really notice it immediately, is there was something on one of the litter mats in the corner of the kitchen. And I thought somebody had like a hairball and vomited or something like that. No, it looked like somebody had a poop of some kind. A really nasty, greeny, wet poop of some kind. And some of it got trapped in the litter mat too. And I tried cleaning it, and it didn't go over very well. So a thing about me is I have a bit of a gag reflex. So I can be very sensitive to, like, if I know it's something really, really disgusting, like poop or like vomit or something, I'm starting to like gag just thinking about it a little bit. I feel like wanting to like vomit and stuff. And yeah, I tried cleaning it up yesterday. It didn't go very well. I almost vomited doing it. So I had to stop. So eventually I got as much as I could. I grabbed the mat, emptied the mat of all the litter that got trapped in there in the trash, and then I moved it to the tub in the bathroom, put it in there, closed the door, and I'm like, Andrew, I can't do it. You have to deal with it when you get home, please. I tried the best I could. I just can't deal with it. So he did. And then, as I'm just chilling in the living room, trying to like calm myself down from that, Lily is going full goblin mode because of course she is. I love her to pieces. But after a while, I needed to make dinner, so I started making dinner, and then it was an oven baked dinner. So eventually, though, so our smoke detector is stupid fucking sensitive right now, right? So I had preemptively, knowing this, I had preemptively was like, hey, I'm gonna go open some windows up. That way we can try and air it out. and it's not going to be super horrible. And before I could even finish opening windows to potentially get that sorted out while dinner was in the oven, there goes the fire alarm. There goes the smoke detector going off, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to go back and forth between doing what I needed to do for dinner and fanning the smoke alarm so it would stop fucking going off like that and being a sensitive little bastard. Love that for me. So it was not a fun time. It was not a fun time yesterday. But wait, there's more. This morning was already a cursed morning. So I think I got woken up. First of all, I got woken up at like 4 in the morning because Lily was clawing at the door. And because of course she was. So Andrew went out to the living room. He ended up getting woken up and he was up for a little while, I guess. And he ended up just hanging out in the living room with her. I went up to use the bathroom, closed the door again, and I just went back to sleep. Ash was chilling with me, and he was super cuddly and sweet, and made biscuits, and just snuggled. And then, next thing I knew, it was about 7:15, and I think Andrew was running late for work, because all of a sudden I hear the door open, not quietly, by the way. I hear the door open, not quietly, not super loud like he's barging in, but it was enough that I kind of got woken up and I could hear him getting dressed and everything like that. I was kind of groggy, kind of out of it. So he got dressed and then he left for work. I look over and I'm like, it's 7:15. I'm like, he might be running late for work. That would explain it. His work day starts at 7. His shift starts at 7. And then, I was like, oh, were the cats fed before he left? Let me just make sure, especially if he was running late. I look and I'm like, yep, okay, he did feed the cats. Cool, we're good. And then I just crawl back into bed. I crawl back into bed. I'm like, oh, it's almost 7. Let me just post the morning TikTok I usually do real quick. I do that. I take my meds. I'm like, I have medication that I take in the morning too. And so I'm like, do that. I'm like, okay, let me try and go back to sleep until my 9 a.m. alarm. Cool, done. My alarm goes off at 9. I wake up and I go to the bathroom. And these cats are sweet and adorable, and they don't leave you alone because they want love and attention. But here's the problem. That fire alarm, that smoke alarm from last night, right? The night before, right? It decided to start doing a low battery warning this morning. Not sure why. It just did. Out of nowhere. Well, not sure why, because of the low battery, I would think, right? So, it freaked the cats out, so they ran off in a panic. Lily went under the bed. Eventually, Ash went under the couch, because it's so loud and obnoxious. And our smoke alarm is kind of in... So we have... When you come into our apartment, we have the living room next to the main door. The kitchen is to the right of that. And then if you go further in, there's this hallway, and then it's the bathroom in the middle, and then on the side at the end of each of the hallway, each side is the 2 bedrooms, with our office being one and our actual bedroom being the other. And the smoke alarm is right there by the bathroom door. So, of course, in the middle of everything. So it keeps beeping and going off, and it's scaring the shit out of the cats. I'm like, okay, let me change these batteries. Luckily, we have AA batteries. I can change it. So I go up, I change the batteries, and I'm like, cool, I think we're good. So I get off of the stepladder, and then it continues to beep, saying it's a low battery. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me right now. That didn't fix it? So I try everything, looking up manuals and shit, to figure out what the hell might have been going on with it. And eventually, I'm texting Andrew. I'm like, Andrew, I don't know what the fuck to do. This damn thing won't shut up. It's scaring the cats. They've hidden all across the apartment. They're terrified. So eventually, I took the batteries out again, 1, and I disconnected the smoke alarm, 2. Because at this point, it's very possible that the smoke alarm itself is expired and past its manufacturer date, and it just needs to be replaced entirely because I checked the date on the smoke alarm and it's from like 2018. And they recommend we read online that they recommend that you change it every like 7 to 10 years. And so if it's 2018, we're at 2026 right now, so it's 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's like 8 years. So it's a good shot that it's just time for it to be the whole unit to be replaced, right? So for now, our smoke detector is disconnected from our wall, just so the cats are not traumatized with the continuous beeping and the low battery noise. 1. And 2, we and 2, I'm not annoyed with the whole fucking thing. And I just like I was like, I need to I was gonna stream today. I don't need that noise in the background the whole time. It's gonna drive me fucking mental. And then so I do that. I disconnect it. It's in the kitchen right now. And then I'm like, shit. It's already like almost like 9:30, quarter of 10. I'm like, fuck. I was gonna shower before stream. Now I can't. I don't really have the time to do it. I'm like, I'm just gonna order breakfast from that bagel place I usually order from on Sundays, and then just get ready for stream and go from there. And then so I go to DoorDash and I'm like, let me order from that bagel place. And DoorDash is like, this place is temporarily closed. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, is today just cursed or something? Is that where we're at? Is today just cursed? I'm like, is the universe just trying to tell me something today? Is the universe trying to tell me something today? Because I would prefer that we stop with this nonsense. Excuse me. But, it's fine. Eventually, though, as I was looking for a different breakfast option, the bagel place that I go to, eventually, like, I guess they just accidentally had it closed on DoorDash accidentally for a second. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, they had it closed on accident on DoorDash for a second. So they reopened it back up. And I managed to get my bagel and my coffee. And got it. I already ate my bagel. I have my coffee in front of me. And oh my god, my nose. I might need to blow my nose real quick. But got set up for stream. I ate my bagel and I started working on some more clips. My goal was to primarily get all of the clips sorted with the VODs from streams in December. I haven't touched the ones in January yet. So I just started the ones from January today. Starting with, ironically enough, Danganronpa. Starting with the Danganronpa VOD from New Year's Day. So we have that one first. That I'm working on first, but it's been a hell of a morning, and it's only 11:30, and I'm already tired. But yeah, I put in a work order for the smoke alarm. Andrew's gonna be home from Andrew's weekend is today's Andrew's Friday, so he'll be home tomorrow when they come by. So he'll be here when they come in to take care of the smoke alarm to get that done another way. Because the work order I put in, I sent a picture of the back of the thing. I'm like, hey, I think the whole unit needs to be replaced. It's like from 2018, it looks like. So it won't stop beeping even though I changed the batteries on it. I did disconnect it because it's scaring the cats right now. So hopefully they'll come in at some point tomorrow and replace the whole unit. But yeah, it's not a fun time. Sorry, real quick, I gotta deal with my nose. I am so sorry. Give me just a second. You get a picture of the boy. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god. Okay. That's better. I got that out of my system. But no, I'm already a little tired and it's only 11:30. But we're here. We're live. We are gonna stream today. Uh so long as and I'm gonna knock on the desk so long as nothing else fucking happens today. Pains in the asses. Um but no, yeah. A hell of a fucking morning. At least on the plus side, I did start on time, which is good. Last night I was like, you know what? Let me get the load of laundry that I'm gonna start with in the morning into the washer. I won't start the washer, but I'll put it in the washer and get it ready. So the first load that was in the washer is now in the dryer, and the second load is in the washer. So we're actually doing good today with that. For once. It's been a hot minute that I actually was good with that. Hallelujah. Um, thank God. But anyway. Huh. Alright, so I'm excited for today. Aside from fucking hijinks and shenanigans from this morning. We have a snuggly boy. We have my best little baby boy here. It took a minute for both the cats to come out after the fire alarm incident. Because they were both freaking the fuck out. But they're good. They're doing good. They're okay. Alright, so today. Now, Sundays we normally do Pokemon Legends ZA. I announced last week that we are gonna do things a little bit differently on Sundays because on New Year's Day, with our New Year's Day stream, we did start a playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. But I do want to keep playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So I had decided that on Sundays we're going to alternate Danganronpa and Pokemon Legends ZA. So today, we are going to be playing Danganronpa, some more Danganronpa today, and then the following next Sunday will be more Pokemon Legends ZA. So if you are here for Pokemon Legends ZA, I do apologize. We will be doing more Legends ZA next Sunday. And speaking of the schedule for this coming week, I will probably post that shortly. But for the stream schedule for this week, not too crazy changes. We are going to, hopefully, if I'm not dead tired Tuesday, like I was this past week, we are going to finally start our playthrough of Haunty on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday at 7:30 p.m., Andrew and I are going to continue our playthrough of I the Somnium Fellows Nirvana Initiative that we just started on this past Thursday. And then on Sunday, like I just said, we are going to be going back to Pokemon Legends ZA. That is our game plan for this coming week. I'm probably gonna let me post the schedule on the socials real quick. That way that's done, and that's one less thing to do. Because normally I post stuff. I usually post things at like 7, noon, and like 5ish. So I'll be a little early with this one, but that's fine. Only because like I kind of want to dive into Danganronpa today. And if it's the schedule that's holding me up, I want to make sure that gets posted real freaking quick. Unpin that. And we're gonna make sure that gets posted to the socials because I don't think I think I forgot that I forgot to post the going live notification on Twitch as well. Whoopsie, on my Twitch stories. Oopsies. It's fine. We'll live. It's fine. See, twitch.tv/. Thank you. Okay, we got that. Bear with me a minute. I'm just gonna post this to socials. Post this to the field. And then one more place. I can post it on YouTube as well. As a YouTube post instead as not a do. Okay. Here. And then I'm gonna hope it hasn't. Alright, I don't know if it'll actually let me do the things. That's fine. It's fine. Alright. Schedule is up. Cool. Alright. Heck yeah. We did it. We posted the schedule. We're good. Alright, so like I said before, we're gonna be playing more Danganronpa today. Last time we played over on New Year's Day, we basically did primarily the prologue stuff and got a feel for the story. So we are Makoto Naegi, and we were accepted to Hope's Peak Academy, which is this elite school, this elite high school, where all of these ultimates who are excel at a specific field or skill gather, and if you are able to succeed and graduate from here, you're basically set for life and succeed at whatever you do. But the problem is, on our first day, on our orientation day, something fucking weird happened, and now us and our entire class are trapped in the school and are being told by this bear named Monokuma that we need to coexist with each other for the rest of our lives, or we could try to graduate. And by graduate, Monokuma wants us to try and murder someone and get away with it. Yay! So that's the main premise of the story, is trying to figure out why we're here and how to get the fuck out of here. But the downside is we have already lost one person. So we have lost Sayaka Maizono. Where we ended was that Sayaka Maizono was murdered in our dorm room, mind you, in our dorm room bathroom. And we just discovered her body. So that is where we ended the last Danganronpa stream. So now we're going to be starting our first, for those who aren't familiar with Danganronpa in general, we're going to start our first investigation and eventually our first class trial. I don't know if we'll get to the actual class trial today. We'll find out. Bare minimum, definitely the investigation though. But we shall see how we do today. Okay. But oops. So I hit my coffee. But that is the game plan. That's where we're at. Is we are currently in the midst of we're currently in the midst of We're about to hit the first investigation. If this is loud, I do apologize. I think the menu music is loud. So bear with me a second. Here's your reminder of our cast of characters. That's us, Makoto Naegi. And Saika Maizono was our first victim. And that's Monokuma. That's the quote-unquote headmaster of Post Peak Academy in this case. Hello, Crimson. Good morning. You're just in time. We're about to kickstart Danganronpa right now. We're just watching the very, very loud menu music. Also, I have Kitty. He's joining me today. It is catchy as shit. But if you've ever seen the anime, you know how stupid random catchy the opening theme is. Dang it, Ron Paul! Pretty much. Oh, Lily is trying to say hello. Alright. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that the stream schedule is going to cooperate, because it has not done what I want it to do. Okay.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Accurate. Fucking accurate. Alright, so it is time for Makoto to suffer. It is. It is certainly. Okay, so I'm gonna check something, because the background music wasn't too horrible last time, I don't think. I don't think the music last time was too horrible. Voice volume we're gonna keep up at max so we can hear the voice acting. Alright. Load game. We are at Chapter 1, School Life. Chapter select. Prologue. Continue. Where you last saved. Deadly Life. Yep. Alright. This is where we're starting. Okay. So we're starting from here. Okay. Time for Makoto Naegi to suffer. I have plenty of water, because we're back to Steph having a long reading day. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh, you're awake! Finally! Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Well, you kind of found a dead body. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I finally said it, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember that terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They had all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Monokuma's having fun. Yep, he's having fun.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You can't just kill someone and waltz on out of here!
Hey!
You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive! No, 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 the real thing has just begun! The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means we need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Okay.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well, so, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply, it's execution! Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Oh boy. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then then they only die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it! So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh? What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy!
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling in fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh boy.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Lily.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
NANI?
Well, suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I am... Walk it off, Junko! Yeah, Junko, walk it off, you're fine. It's just a flesh wound. Now, I am painfully aware of the great power meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Hey, no, oh, okay, hold on. No, hold up. Ma'am, what are you eating? Hold up, she's eating something. Ma'am, no. Hey, come here. You don't need that. Here. He found some sort of plastic and was eating it. She was trying to eat some plastic. Naughty girl. Lily, why don't you go take a nap, girlie? Isn't it nap time for you around this time, baby girl? Go take a nap. Go take a nap. Go take a nap. Bam. Don't you want to take a nap? Bam. Hi. I think someone wants to say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Come say hi. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Someone wants to say hi. Hi. Hello? You say hello? Oh my goodness. She wants to say hi. Someone wants to say hi. I know Ash is gonna be jealous. This is how this is gonna work. You wanted to say hi, huh? Is that all you wanted, was to say hi? You're being naughty? So you can say hi? Is that what we're doing today? Ma'am. You're crazy. You're crazy girl. Ah, naughty girl. Mama loves you, but you're very naughty. You're naughty, you know that? Sweet girl. You probably can't hear her, but this motor is running. Her motor is running. Oh. She's nuzzling my hands. She loves this so much. What do you think, girly? Are you gonna talk? You tell chat? Tell chat your feelings. Tell chat your feelings today. Hi. Tell chat your feelings. Do you have big feelings today? How are you feeling today, baby girl? Tell chat about your feelings today. How are you feeling today, baby girl? Tell chat. Tell chat about your big feelings today. Will you tell chat about your feelings? Just a neighbor, baby girl. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Will you tell chat about your feelings? Are you the streamer today? Are you the streamer today? Clearly, I'm not streaming anymore. It's Lily. Are you streaming today? Is it you? Are you in charge? Is this your stream now? Is this the Lily stream now? It's on the camera angle. It is the Lily stream now. Is this Lily's stream? How was your day? Tell chat how your day is. Tell chat how your day's going, baby girl. I bet they would love to hear it. This girl. Hi. What are you thinking? You can't see my face, but I'm in disbelief right now at how silly she is. She's basically stolen stream, is what we're doing right now. This cat has stolen stream for the day. Oh. Oh. Are you good? Are we done? Oh, hi. Yes. She doesn't give a shit right now. Crazy girl. How you doing, baby? Are we seriously? Really? We're bathing in mommy's arms. Is that really what we're doing right now? Man. Did you really just bathe your butthole in my arms right now? Lily. Crazies. Ma'am. I love you, but you're crazy. Okay, I think we need to put you somewhere else. Distract you from the dead body. I know. They're distracting me from dead Junko. Lily was being naughty, and then Lily was trying to eat plastic. So I got her away from it. I summoned her back in here, and then she wanted to have love and attention, and now here we are. She wants to bathe. Oh, ah! Oh, you're digging your claws into me. Man. Hi, yes, I love you. Oh my god. Look at her. Look at this goblin. Oh my god, her hair. Oh my god. You did this to yourself. I only did this because she wanted love, and then I didn't expect her, one, to bathe in my arms, and two, to make herself super comfy. Like this, okay? Hi. I love you. Ma'am. I think we need to put you somewhere. Hi. Can we go put you in the bedroom? Why don't you go take a nap in the bedroom? Hmm? Can we go take a nap? I'll put you in the bedroom. I'm hoping that helped. Sweet girl. I brought her to the bedroom and put her on the bed. She's currently making biscuits, so hopefully she calms down. Sweet little lady. I love her. All right.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Etc.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Oh boy. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. Ah, yes! The classic pink blood. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. No more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
When you die in the game, you die in real life. Isekai rules, right? Isekai rules. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file is all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
The Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass or fail and I couldn't pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do it. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright. I guess we start with talking to folks. And there's also Junko, too, to look at. Can't let anything distract me. I talk to you. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
Huh?
What's going on? We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear!
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did this. Oh, I realized that Lily, when she was in my arms, we need to trim her nails. Or else we're all dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Oh, what are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah.
What? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done just a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think that I did it? Oh boy. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So, we're really gonna try and figure out who did it? Hi, buddy. Someone's back. If we find out who did this, then the only person then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what this ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. What do you think?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then...
Fine, then I'll stay on there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, that's totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Is that it?
anyway.
We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Celeste? Relax, nothing's been decided yet. Alright, Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but... she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, what's your thoughts, Junko? Yeah, pretty much. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hmm? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead, then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hagakure, where the fuck have you been? Where have you been for the past, like, 30 minutes, buddy? Everything here is real. Dying sucks, Lamau, Junko.
Let me out of here!
No, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. Hagakure, what do you mean people die when they are killed? Thanks, Hagakure. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to be sure. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. And all it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me still had been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
execution is execution. Execution!
Yeah, figure out, or everyone's gonna fucking die.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oh, boy. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Oh, okay. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be about 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There's also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I had to find out how she was killed. Alright, it's been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Anything for you? Okay, nothing for Junko. Chihiro! Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Fair enough. Hagakure. No way! I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, I guess we leave. That's all we got. You know what's a good bit? What's a good bit? Click all the items. Maybe I'll get coins. Every time there's a Danganronpa game demo, Harakure is always the corpse, even for the games he's not featured in. Oh, yeah, it's true. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Okay. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. What do you mean it's not relevant? Display stand with the sword on. My key. Key on the ground has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if it's you, even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to truth bullets. Okay. Replica sword brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the sword blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of the coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if it's just you touch it a little bit. Okay. Look at the lint roller. Looks like it's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? No. That doesn't seem likely. Replica sword brought back for self-defense. This means it was used in the attack somehow. Plus, the sword's been taken out such as a sheath, but there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp, but how'd the sheath get scratches on the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, then doesn't make sense for the sheath to be so damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It would just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. That's true. Attacked it. What the hell happened here? Okay. Sakura, what do you think? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Mondo!
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch who did this, I'm gonna pound this goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll get all sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No. Not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected. There's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to Truth Cloth. Interesting. Bathroom it is, I guess. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. What'd I miss? Bitch, what'd I miss? Oh, the drawer, maybe? Toolkit's still in the drawer. I don't see any evidence has been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? So, you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By
yesterday.
the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Okay. Now can I go in the bathroom? Bathroom on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push the panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Hi, bitch. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She'd lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about the body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must be what must have been the killing blow, but whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure, but there's some sort of glittery there on the wrist too. Right there, where her wrist was all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger... Okay. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Blah, blah. Oh, whoops. Oops. Yep, I gotta skip. This. But this. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Okay. Is that all I get for you? Is that all I get? That might be all I get, right? I'll never forget when Game Grumps played this. Danny immediately solved the case. I mean, like... Even if, like, you've never played... Like, it's kind of obvious. It is a little obvious who it is.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way she found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame, okay.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? We'll try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Oh. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, I did tell Sayaka about last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Okay. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. So I like Kyoko, but she would be infuriating to be stuck within a murder mystery. I would become the prime suspect, but she has the perfect alibi for me, but she dangles it with a carrot going, you'll have to figure this out for yourself. Yeah. Kyoko's good, but like, she would be like, you gotta figure this shit out yourself in order for you to get out of here. You have anything else?
By the way,
Oh, okay.
you suck. You fuck. Yo.
Alright, I gotta go. We gotta go. Alright. Oh, hello! Excuse me! Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Excuse me? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on mine and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Interesting. Okay. I forgot about that. Hi, boys! Oh, you're here too. Hi!
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then wow, you're a dick. Hi, bitch!
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? I already got that, bitch. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm that guilty? Can I go in here? Anything in here that I need to know about? Interesting. Doesn't look open right now. I'm ready to get past. Oh, Jesus Christ! Bitch! Bitch! Fucker! Why? God! the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Okay. This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Guess the question is who's on cleaning duty. On the floor. It's be locked. Okay. Who's the bitch on cleaning duty? Anybody in here? Byakuya! Bitch, are you on cleaning duty? No, that's your room. Hey, huh? You on cleaning duty? Can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Ah, good point. So Kiyotaka would be the one that I want to find. He would be the one who tells me. Okay, so Asahina, Aoi's in there. Alright. Okay. Doubt anything's in here, but we'll see. Nope. So Asahina is in the kitchen, in the cafeteria, so let's go talk to her. Hi. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know. I don't know why. Being in the dining hall helps me calm down. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Oh, okay. You were here? You were in here, huh? Okay. Ooh! Hello! Excuse me! There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big and small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Missing! No, you shut up. I wanted the thing behind... I wanted the thing next to it. Nope, it doesn't want me. I'm guessing that's all I need in there. Okay. Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it was missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen and washed my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, the one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay, so... Alright. Was there more in the dining hall that I needed? Is that exclamation point supposed to go away when I'm done with what I need there? Oh, I didn't go to Sayaka's room. Oh shit. I got to Sayaka's room. Hold up. Let me in this room. We press no, need to search for clues. Nothing here. Oh! Coin. Okay. All it's here is a sewing kit and the organ map. No use for clues. Trash can. DVD, yep. I wonder what she saw. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Oops. I think that's it, right? Okay. Let's head for... Oops. Not what I wanted. Let's go find Kiyotaka. Where are you at, bitch? Kiyotaka! Where's this man? He's around here somewhere? Oh, this is a girl's bathroom. Oopsie. Here? You in here, bitch? You are not. Where are you? Yotaka! Ishimaru! Where the fuck you go, dumbass? Oh, here you are. Tell me! Talk to me! Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. Topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So, he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. I gotta go talk to Hifumi then. I'm gonna go talk to that dum-dum again. Hi, Celeste. Anything new? I doubt it. Hi. Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff? Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. Okay, maybe I gotta go talk to Hifumi again. Yeah, let me go talk to Hifumi again. Bitch! You're on cleaning duty! Tell me. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had the chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the key to the trash room open at all times so we can all throw things whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out in the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The throw would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, would you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You,
Liar, I know why you did it.
like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
Damn it, Fumi, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. You can have your 2D. It's fine. You can keep your 2D. It's fine. Jesus Christ, buddy. Lord. I would never get tired of 2D. Buddy. Buddy, it's okay. Calm down. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
You're as innocent as you claim. What's the harm in that? It's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or be a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed to the trash room. Beautiful. Okay. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You planned this all along. No. I just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe in a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh, there's stuff on the floor. Ooh, okay. Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. Good 30 feet to get to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty simple setup. You set the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn how to do this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've gotten one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for this incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without operating the gate. But how is that possible? Trash can. Most of the trash where we can't burn. Doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh! Hello! Coin for me. Nothing else but these on the floor. What these? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece of... like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Afumi! No! Definitely not. Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of a sleeve of a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... this is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass shattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
Is that? Do you know what it is? They say if you collect all 7, the dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. This isn't the Dragon Ball, Safumi! Goddamn! Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see in a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that, meet a girl who was in the quest to find that one guy. Get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go and find out for sure. Crystal ball. Okay. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last night, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does this all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Alright, I think that's it in here. So I gotta go talk to... Hold on one second. I'm just gonna check the dryer. We turn it on for another 30 minutes. Give me 2 seconds. On to put the dryer back on for another 30 minutes or so for laundry. Okay. Alright, so we need to go talk to... oops. Our buddy. No, I want to go... I'll go talk to this bitch.
Triggered my trap card.
I know, right? Alright. Agakure, we gotta chat. Bitch. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. But that's seriously all BS? Let's put all that aside for now. You can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Bro. Ayo. Dude made out like a bandit. Damn. Holy shit. Thank you for the follow, Griefing Golem. I appreciate it. So what do I still have? I still clearly have something else to do. I'm missing something. Oh, that's a weird noise. So let me think. Hello, hope you're having fun. I am. Thank you. We're having some fun with this. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I know what I need to do. I still gotta go to the AV room. Haha. I gotta go to the AV room. Where is that again? Around here, right? It was around here. They have Sayaka's DVD. Forgot about that. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
suddenly, the screen went dark. And the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone on the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. That was the last thing I needed to do.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm? It's time for the long-awaited
Class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Okay. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. It's gonna get real creepy as shit now. Hi!
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Wow, you killed Sayaka? I can't believe you. I know. How fucking dare I? How dare I kill Sayaka Maizono? Listen. The person who kills the Sayaka Maizono, if you don't know Danganronpa, is probably the worst kept secret of the entire fucking franchise. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Can I talk to people? Mondo!
What? What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this whole class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you I didn't do it.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. I know most of the series is hard-coded into my brain. Yeah. Let's get started. Chihiro.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. This is really how Sayaka would have wanted us to find who killed her. Oh, I never asked you about that code! Damn! Shit. That code, that wonderful numbered code, that's clearly a numbered code. I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka's feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that would actually prove your innocence? Yeah! A lot, actually. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Shut up, bitch. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Hi! So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Bitch.
you know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you here from here on out. I bet you are, Leon. Guess I have no choice to get this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. Oh, also, thank you for the follow, Shimmy Lols. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Sakura's so peak. Sakura's very peak. No, scared isn't quite right.
Kodo.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Thank you for the hydrate, baby. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more than like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious class trial time means you get a throat break. Thank God! So much reading. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well, now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. All right. Oh. An e-handbook. Ooh. So here's the thing. I know about the Danganronpa franchise. For those who are new here, I know about the Danganronpa franchise, but I've never actually played the games. I have actually, I've watched more of the anime series and I've seen some Let's Plays of a couple of the games, but I've never, ever excuse me. I've never, ever played the games before. So this is actually my first time. So how much of the Death Order do you know? It's been a hot minute. I know how this is supposed to go. But it has been a minute. So I might not remember the exact order, but I do remember pretty much who dies, who dies and who the Blackened is. But I may not remember the exact order of sequence of events. I think that's the only one I got, right? Yeah, that's the only one I have. Okay. Wait, so let me just see Melada's voice one more time. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay. Obviously, I don't plan on spoiling anything. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give away any joking matches. No, I do know. I do know who dies and who the Blackened are for each of the cases. I do know. But this is my first time actually playing the game. Because my experience with Danganronpa is watching the anime, one, and watching Let's Plays of, I think, some of the first game, and then primarily Danganronpa 2. But yeah, the anime in terms obviously follows the story of the game, obviously. So it's not, doesn't deviate too far. It's just different. But I don't know the mechanics of the game.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's not how this works, buddy.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Shut up, Hafumi!
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
About to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. First non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes! As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within the statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use the truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during the arguments, you can review the controls. Okay. Oh boy. Struggle. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
That's correct.
In the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Damn it. Oh, I gotta aim at the statement. My bad. Okay, it has to repeat. Okay, so I have to wait for the actual statement itself. Got it. I gotta aim. I was aiming at Shihiro. I didn't realize I had to aim at the actual statement. Okay? Shut up.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Oh! I can slow it down.
Took place in Makoto's room.
Haha! I like
In
that.
the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There it is.
No, that's wrong. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Accurate, bud. Need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay. It's gonna be that kitchen knife.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Correct.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch.
Damn it. I'm getting used to this.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of
Okay, I can fast forward.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
There it is.
No, that's wrong. No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
I mean, duh.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Bitch!
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime.
Bitches! Bitches!
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Shut the fuck up, Leon.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Sure do. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. Yep. I just figured that out. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. Oops. Top of that, you'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Okay. We got Aoi's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Right.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Wonder you get some soup in the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
There's no...
So in other words, two people can work together,
Mm-hmm.
but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Thanks, Monokuma!
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Taka, they're both girls!
I'm a girl.
What? You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Taka, you fucking dumbass! She is a girl! Fucking moron!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
Got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, I didn't!
No, you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
No.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
You're fucking dumb. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
She's talking about how we swap rooms.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Oh no! No! I meant to. Fuck! I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do the thing? Fuck! I guess I gotta wing it! God! Oh no! What? Oh! I see.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Oh my god, how do I do this?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true!
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yeah, it's not me,
Sure we
bitch.
can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, there are other reasons,
that
but
prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't do it,
Do you
bitch.
remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
My door.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
It's my door. Killer struggled to get in the bathroom, and the evidence proves it. Yep. The object the killer broke. It was my doorknob. Yes, please.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Yeah, why would he?
The choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Because of the door itself? In order to learn about non-stop debates, would you like to hear more? Yes, please! Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truthful on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well, then good luck and have fun. Okay. What I got for my bullet? Probably my door, right? Bathroom door frame. Yep.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Correct.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yep.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Yep. That's it.
No, that's wrong.
You can't lock that door. You can't lock that fucking door.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Yep.
But to have such a cruddy door...
My door sucks ass!
That's not lucky at all!
My door sucks
So the
ass!
reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first
Because they
place?
really thought it was Sayaka's room.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime was... place in my room!
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Yep.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Yep.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay,
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
No!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Don't, bitch!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
That's a good question.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Nope. No, it's
I don't
not.
think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then... maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. Okay. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... What?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open the door unless otherwise what was the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
And
these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay, what we got? The dorm nameplate. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to...
It specifically says... I see. So if someone read that, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was. Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Gee, I wonder who it is. The only person who could have done it is Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yup.
But why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
I think the dryer is done. Oh yeah, dryer's definitely done. Okay, so real quick, we're getting into the thick of it. We are really getting into the thick of it. However, My dryer has been done probably for a hot minute, and I also need to change out my laundry. So what I'm gonna do real freaking quick, is I'm gonna change out the laundry, take care of, put the laundry that's in the dryer away, get the laundry in the washer into the dryer, and then get that going, and I will be back. So give me maybe about like 15-ish minutes or so. I will run some ads. I might run ads twice to extend the ad breakout, depending on how long it takes for me to get the laundry sorted out. But I will be back shortly, and then we'll keep going with the class trial, okay? We'll be back shortly, all right? All right, I'll see you then. All right, let me turn Spotify off. Fabulous. Okay. Let the CPU calm down. There we go. Let that CPU usage slowly chill out. All right, we're back. Thank y'all for your patience. For those of you who are new, Sundays are typically laundry day here in our apartment. And I usually do laundry while streaming, so sometimes I have to take a quick little breather to swap laundry around and put it away. So that was what that was about. So thank you for your patience. And in the middle of that, while I usually take care of laundry and deal with that, I usually run an ad break or two, and we extend out the ad break for y'all, so we don't get to have ads now for like an hour. So it's a win-win for everybody. All right, let's continue on. All right, Celeste, what are we thinking?
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Thank you, Grief and Golem.
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Well, because of the wonderful gold specks that are on her wrist. Where are you? Yes.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Sure is.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Yep.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
No, it's not. What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Are you getting used to non-stop debates? Debatable, actually. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets to your cylinder. Great! Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to the influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets fire. Okay. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you could hold down the LB and use left stick to select a specific bullet. Okay. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, logic difficulty will be set to mean. Oh, great! Great! Love that! Fucking bitch! Okay, so the sword sheath, the kitchen knife set, and the replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Mm-hmm.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Yeah, that's true.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Something's off.
And that's exactly what happened.
Something's off. The person with the sword really attacked first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
The sheath, I think, right?
A sword-based sneak attack.
Yes.
That's wrong.
Yeah, about to say, it wasn't the
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah, something was off.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the
The
only
sheath was
sharp thing
being
found at
used
the
to
scene.
defend.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
The sword was being used to defend.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Yep.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yep.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Like,
So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Nope.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Nope.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body shows this. She never used the sword. One of the sword. Her palms.
I got it!
She didn't have gold flecks on it.
Talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
She wouldn't have had time.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because... certain regulation. Yep, the water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
What?
Oh my.
You You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Toko!
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Toko!
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
It was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep.
Then the one who attacked first was...
It was Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Yup.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Mm-hmm.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
She was.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yep.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just
Whoops.
hold on. That can't be true.
Bitch, it's true. Just accept it.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma.
It'd be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. No, there is one! There's still one left, buddy! Yep. Still one left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Nice try, bitch!
No, that's wrong.
Nice try, fucker! There's one left.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
What?
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah. There's no question. Left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Haha!
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Nope, it certainly does. It's no use, I just don't know. Nope, we know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Someone's sweating their jockstrap right now. Rotate. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn a message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Suck it, bitch!
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Yeah, okay. Suck
No,
it, bitch.
It's not random at all.
Suck it, bitch.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Nah.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
But we can! Because it's
If
you!
you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Sure do! Leon tried to get rid of. Yep. Where's that shirt? I think I found the ground incinerator, right? Where is it? Where you at, bitch?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
Actually, though, having tried to do Leon's name backwards and upside down behind my back, it's actually pretty hard. Maybe because I'm left-handed, I do write with my left hand naturally. Like, it's not, for me, it's not that hard doing it backwards and upside down, actually. It's a little awkward, yes, but, like, it's not super difficult for me.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Andrew, fucking really? God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Well...
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Burt remains a button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Okay. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure it out. How it was disposed? How it was disposed?
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Mm-hmm.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No, not necessarily.
Interesting.
That's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one cleaning duty. Certainly was. It's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Oh, not that. Okay. Damn.
Shoot.
Crap. I had it the wrong spot.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
No.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy
There it
the
is.
evidence.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
That's what I wanted.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
He'll have to use a glass ball in a certain way to throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yep. It wouldn't go to those kinds of lengths.
Just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Wouldn't be a problem for him.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Wouldn't be a problem for him.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Wouldn't be a problem for you, bitch.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge because he is the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Yeah, suck it, nerd.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Oh, gladly.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has at least one last closing argument, one element to bring the class structure to an end, and this is a closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that the comic book there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic book using provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck and have fun. Okay. Alright. Okay. So it reads like a manga book. Got it. Reads like manga. Got it. I can't stretch right now, bitch. I got a timer. So... So you got invited. And then you try and attack. And then we found... the sword. We tried here. And then we grabbed this, defend. We beat your wrist. She dropped the sword. No, she dropped the knife. She ran to the bathroom. Then there was that. Then you grabbed this bad boy. Then you did a stabby stab. Oh no, wait, hold up. No, that's wrong. Something's off. Something's off. Hold up. Found that. Ended. And you did that. She dropped the knife. She ran in. Then did that. Stabby stab. Hold up. Did you clean? Oh no, you cleaned here. Hold up. You cleaned over here. You did a cleany clean. And then we grab that here. Here. Oh, I missed a couple things. Got it. Okay. Okay. So actually, you gotta go here. The shirt needs to go here. We got that right. Okay. Actually need you here. I think I got it. You cleaned. You grabbed the lint roller and clean. The only thing... No, that makes sense because you grabbed that. Couldn't get that open. She dropped the knife. Oh wait, maybe... She dropped the knife there, so maybe it's that? And so you burst into the bathroom? Try that.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Okay.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Mm.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Suck it, bitch!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Suck it, bitch!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Hiro isn't guilty, he's just a dumbass. Pretty much.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Bitch, we gave it to you!
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Bitch, we gave you evidence.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? What the fuck do you mean? Your first truth bullet battle is about to begin? Aw, fuck me. What is this shit? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Great. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle. Great. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh god. Match the button presses in each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay. Simple enough. Press A to lock onto an opponent's statement. Statement you locked on with Y as the tempo reaches the center. Oh god. This is gonna suck ass. Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Oh, great. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing of each button. Watch out for that. Oh god. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Okay. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Well, and good luck and have fun. Great!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yep. The toolkit. They used something to remove their own on their own to remove the screws. How could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid!
Bitch, calm down! I have to show the indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Great. Alright, this is gonna suck ass.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? I don't get it.
Is this...
What the hell? Ah!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they...
Oh god! How the fuck?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut
Oh my
up.
god, I think I get
Where's
it.
your proof? You kidding me?
Okay.
Not a chance. Stupid.
Okay, I got it.
You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Where's your proof?
Come on, let me do it.
This should prove it.
I missed the part where you have to take aim at his fucking statements. That's where I got fucking confused. Jesus
The screws
Christ!
on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I hate it.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yep.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Shut the fuck
It
up.
had to be their very own toolkit.
Bitch, shut up.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Shut the fuck up, Leon.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Time to have a crash out.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Well. Yeah, that last part I failed. Whoopsie. I got medals.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Unfortunately.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Oh boy.
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
I don't want to be
Who
excited.
will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh boy. All right, bitch. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, what the hell was wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be in the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with is really the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if it's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must be sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If we really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yeah, bitch, that's the whole point.
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've heard enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Huh? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka. Or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well anyway, more importantly...
Chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh boy.
Oh.
Bye, bitch. Oh boy. Here we go. A 1,000 blows. Well, what we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are we doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark elf secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought is how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would have never been able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations of you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know that I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Nice. Nice. Okay. Such a nice thing to end the trial on. Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. I forgot. It was like... Oh? The despair bat. Okay. I think at this point we're going to call it good, because that's a very good stopping point, honestly. Alright. I'm going to save that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Chapter 1 end. Alright. Okay. We're going to call it there. So. Jesus. Yoko was a nice girl after all. How'd you know I want to talk about Sayaka? Oh, you know, because I'm psychic. What? That's a fun little moment there. All right, so that's gonna be it for today. That's definitely a good stopping point, I think. We're gonna call it there. We'll come back to Danganronpa in about 2 weeks. Because next Sunday we're gonna swap over to Pokemon Legends ZA. I will be back. If you haven't seen the stream schedule, I'll be live again on Tuesday. We're gonna play Haunty. And then I'll be live again as well on Thursday with my fiance Andrew in tow for more I the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. And then again, like I just said, Sunday, 11 a.m. for Pokemon Legends ZA. So if you are interested in Danganronpa stuff, we're going to come back to that in 2 weeks. But thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you for everyone hanging out and the new followers and everything like that. Hope we all had a great time. This is the mechanics of the class trial are gonna take a minute to get used to, because that last little like that last little bit before the closing argument thing, that little rhythm game thing, took me a second to figure out because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But no, I was like, oh no, how do I do this? I don't understand. But we didn't do too badly. But anyway, let's see if there's someone we can go and raid today. Let's see who we can go find. We can go do a raid. Who we got? There's someone else playing Danganronpa today. There are people playing. Oh no. I kind of saw this, a couple of clips of this on TikTok. I think I want to send y'all over to Save Data Team. Any food requests from the store, let me know. I have no idea what I want. I saw a couple of clips on TikTok from this group called Save Data Team. They're playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. However, the catch is, they ran Danganronpa through Google Translate 100 times. And it came up with some hilarious results. So I'm gonna send y'all over to them for more Danganronpa and its hilarious results. So it looks like they are still in the beginning stages of the game. They're on the early stuff right before Sayaka's death. So I'm gonna send y'all over there, I think, is what we're gonna do. So thank you guys again for coming and hanging out with me. I do very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!